from last game and your group specifically?
Well, our group specifically, one thing, we got to tackle better in fundamentals of the game. That's what it always comes down to a lot of times in those situations. The fundamentals of the game, you got to be sharp on them. And that's something that we definitely have to focus on going forward, and we do every week.
In terms of the secondary, and you're looking at your position specifically, Delano left the game. What's his status, and kind of where is he? Is he practicing fully this week and everything?
Yeah, Delano should be fine. Just left the game at the end there, but he's doing well, and he should be good to go this week.
The grind at this time of year, can you see guys wearing down a little bit, and what's the message to them?
The message is just to prepare like we do always. I think we've done a good job in preparation just throughout the whole season, and we don't want to lose any of that. Just every week, just keep preparing like we've been and take it to another level each week.
Tyree Cannell's been getting a lot more action. Can you talk about his progression and what you're seeing out of him?
Yeah, Tyree, he's played well. I mean, he's come along. This is really his second year getting in there and getting in the mix. But he's been doing a good job on special teams. And when you do a good job on teams, we trust you more to get in there on defense, and he's done a nice job with that.
When he is out there on defense, what are the qualities that are giving him a chance to be successful?
Well, he's an aggressive guy. He loves to hit, so he'll come up and tackle you. And he's got good ball skills. And he's grasped the defense really well. He's got a good understanding of the defense. For a young guy, he can go in and play different positions for us. He can play dog, he can play free safety, he can play rover. So just his ability to move around and do different things gives him a lot of value for us.
What did Metellus do to earn playing time this year?
Josh has done a good job. He's similar to Tyree in that he's a smart guy. He can come in and do different things. For a young guy, a freshman, to come in and pick up the system the way that he has been a pleasant surprise for us. And he's another guy that's a physical guy. He's a hitter, and I've been real excited with his progression.
Where's Kalique at right now?
Kalique, right now, he's doing a good job on teams for us. That's kind of his role. He's fell into that. He got Special Teams Player of the Week a few weeks back. He's a guy that's going to continue to get better. He's another guy that's physical. All the young safeties that we have, they're all physical and they like to hit. And that's one thing that I love, as a coach, guys that like to, hit and bring a presence to the defense. And I think Kalique does that.
With the tackling, how much can you guys go back to like camp drills at this point in the season to shore that up, or do you do something else to try to fix that?
That's one thing we do, work on tackling every week and do drills. Nothing different, as far as that's concerned. A lot of time tackling, you're just being in the right position. So we got to get our run fits together. We've been good on that, and just keep sharpening it up.
Get a lot of young physical guys. Is that something you coach by emphasizing, or do they just kind of have to have that?
A lot of times it's heart and want to, and those guys, they've got a lot of heart. They're just aggressive by nature. That's something that's hard to coach. A lot of times you either have it or you don't.
How do you balance between you obviously wanting to win games and play the frontline guys, but building the depth and with some of the younger guys that you're talking about there?
I think some of those guys have had to play, just out of necessity, shared numbers. So just them getting a chance to play, and then the way that some of the games have gone earlier in the year, they've gotten a chance to play. So I think that'll be beneficial to us down the line.
What challenges does Indiana present to your group, specifically the way they play offense?
They've got a good offense. They got, one of the best receiving corps that we faced so far. The quarterback's got a strong arm. He can throw it deep. He can make all the throws. And just really with their tempo and the different things that they do, schematically, they can pose different problems for you. So we've got our hands full this week.
You weren't here, obviously, for last year's game, but it was obviously a crazy game. Are you guys looking back at that, or has it changed a lot because of different quarterback, different running back?
We're focusing on this year and what they've done. Obviously, the quarterback, like I said, he's got a strong arm, and he can make all the throws. Anytime you have that in the quarterback, as a secondary coach and as a pass defense, you always got to be on top of your game.
They've been playing two quarterbacks, right?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
they've played two quarterbacks, you know, a little bit different with each one poses different problems. And, you know, one of them was more of a runner. The other one obviously is a pocket passer. So, you know, again, they do a lot of good things schematically that give you things you have to prepare for. And I think that's, you know, one of the reasons they've been so successful in offense.
Tackling's always critical, but when they spread you out like that, are you gonna have some more opportunities where you have to make plays in space?
Yeah, you know, with this type of offense, you got to be good and win your one-on-one battles, and that's going to be, you know, an emphasis. We have to win our battles one-on-one in space if they spread you out, and we got to tackle well.
You rely so much on, you know, the main two guys, you know, as the safeties. When Delano goes out, is it kind of, I mean, do you have a couple options to go with there, or is it just pretty clear what you got to do?
Well, you know, it depends. You know, those, like I said, those young guys, they play various positions. You know, Tyree was the guy that filled in for him last week, and you know, like I said, Josh, he's also capable of filling in as well because he knows the different spots. So again, just their versatility and the way they've picked up the different positions in the secondary has given us a lot of flexibility.
How's the transition been for you going back from NFL to college, and how you holding up? Has it been a grind?
Well, both levels,
Yeah.
you know, it's a grind, it's a lot of work, but it's been fun. I wouldn't even call it a grind. It's just, you know, you're putting everything you have into it. Every week's a new week and a new challenge, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
Time for one or two more, quickly makes his way down. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.